Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, for day 2 of Markers of Monsters 2016 Drawlloween. I'm your host, Colin, as always, and today our theme is Carnival Creeps. Now, when I saw that, I immediately knew what I had to do. Scary clown. This actually marks a first for me, as I've never before drawn a scary clown. I know, right? I've been drawing horror and weird, terrifying stuff for years, and just never came up before. So this is a lot of fun and something different. I like that about this. Now, I know the fear of clowns is called calorophobia, I believe. Pardon the pronunciation there if I screwed that up, but fear of clowns. I don't personally have that. I don't know. When I see a creepy clown, I think it's like super neat. I'm not terrified. Or even if I see like a regular clown, again not terrified. It's just a clown to me. But that being said, I guess at a high level, I can understand the creepy clown phenomenon thing. The fact that clowns are kind of out there and they're people, but they're colored up, and it's almost like they're trying to force you to be happy. I don't know. I guess I can see why some people might be a little freaked out by that. I don't know. I've always been kind of a clown fan. Maybe not a fan's not the right word, but clowns are neat. They've never frightened me or anything like that. To each his own. That being said, though, I really did enjoy drawing this today. It was just neat to do something that I've never done before. And clowns, too, they tend to be very bright and colorful. And a lot of times when you're doing horror stuff, the goal is to keep everything dark. And I like my bright colors, so this was this was a lot of fun. Now, I wanted to keep the very moody, so as you'll see here, I'm putting in this background. The background's very kind of dark and mysterious, and it took me a lot of different colors and a lot of different layers to get it the exact right kind of color of creepy sky that I wanted it to get. So that too was kind of a blast doing it. And also just looking up some clown reference photos for the makeup and stuff. There's some neat stuff out there, and I think it's pretty cool. Now, if any of you people out there are afraid of clowns, number one, sorry for this video. And number two, I'd love to hear about, why, or your experiences or something like that. Like I said, this is something that doesn't really affect me, so I'd love to hear about it. So drop a comment below, or on Facebook, or one of the other many social media sites out there somewhere on the internet. If you have a fear of clowns, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to chat about it. Love to just figure it out. I don't know. But anyway, back to the drawing here. I'm just kind of adding in different shades of yellows and green just to get this nice kind of muted pea green sky. Part of it is I kind of wanted the clown to look, sinister, yet at the same time kind of happy, and then make the background seem very atmospheric. And I thought that was, just kind of a neat thing to do. Have that nice bright circus tent there in the background, and those balloons up top. When we get to the inking stage, there's going to be some fun to be had with those balloons. So one thing that kind of made me get to thinking when I was drawing this is killer clowns in movies and media and stuff like that. And I really started to rack my brain about this, because I really can't think of too many. There's, of course, Pennywise from Stephen King's It, both the book, of course, and the movie, where he was played by Tim Curry amazingly. That's the killer clowns from outer space. How could I forget? That's a favorite of mine. I was fortunate enough to receive as a birthday gift years and years and years ago. I think it was actually might have been my 21st birthday. I got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space on DVD, and I had never heard of the movie before, and it's become a favorite of mine. It's tongue-in-cheek, it's goofy, it's funny, it's superb. It's about exactly that. Killer clowns that come from outer space, and if you're just looking for a fun horror movie that's kind of wacky and silly, then I can't recommend that one enough. But there's the clown from the Twisted Metal video games. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I normally am really good with this kind of horror movie stuff and little trivia and bits like that. But I just can't think of any. That's okay. Again, if you have any clown movies, evil clown movies, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know. I'd love to talk about this and, you know, just chat about clowns in movies and stuff like that. There's Captain Spaulding from the Rob Zombie movies, but he wears clown makeup, but he's just some guy in like a everyday kind of attire and clothes, like he's an off-duty clown. So I don't know if that counts or not, but yeah, there's that. And man, really trying to think. I wouldn't count the Joker from Batman as a killer clown. I know people might bring that one up, but I don't know. It's just he's different than your normal like circus clown. I don't know. There's something about him that just he doesn't register in that same vein for me. For better or for worse, I like the Joker as well enough. I'm not a huge fan or anything, but yeah, I wouldn't really count him in there. All right, so it looks like the inking's coming along nicely. Just kind of getting these like poofy parts, and did his face first, which I thought was going to be the hardest thing to do. I gave him sharp teeth and just kind of made him look as menacing as possibly could, and that was a ton of fun. Plus, like I said, all those bright colors and stuff, I kind of muted them out a little bit later, but even still, the idea that they were maybe bright at one point and now kind of dingy, I don't know. He was a ton of fun to draw, so I really, really enjoyed it. I know I keep saying that and keep repeating myself, but yeah, I don't know. I just did. Also, he's going to be offering some candy there. That's what's in his outstretched hand. So that's another like sinister element that I just thought I'd throw in. If a clown offers you candy, I don't know. I think that might freak some people out. Me personally, yeah, sure. What the heck? I'd take it. Free candy, right? But I kid. Don't take strangers from candy. That's no good. So it looks like he's coming along here really nicely with the inking and just kind of. I was gonna do all the stripes on his arms, but in his body, but I decided to just leave that. Let's texture the ground a bit, get him signed, and let's take a look from the scan. This turned out really great. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun watching them come together. And yeah, that's it for today. Check out my stuff on social media as always. Hashtag Drawlloween. Share this around if you'd like. Comment. Talk to me about killer clowns. I love that kind of stuff. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'll see you tomorrow on the next episode of Markers of Monsters Drawlloween 2016.